Only chains keep the monsters out. The air in the cargo hold was damp, heavy with the scent of rust and old seawater. Lantern light wavered, throwing shadows across the low ceiling and the tangled piles of rotting rope. Somewhere in the dark, chains rattled. Jonas froze. He'd come down here searching for stolen goods, not people. His ship had intercepted this derelict freighter drifting without a signal, its hull scarred like it had survived a war. The captain gave him one order: search the hold and report. The sound came again, a soft metallic clink, followed by a faint voice. "Hello," Jonas called. A shadow shifted. A woman sat slumped against the bulkhead, wrists bound by thick iron manacles that were bolted into the wall. Her clothes were shredded, her skin pale as moonlight, but her eyes, unnervingly bright, almost silver, locked onto his. "Please," she whispered, "don't free me." Jonas blinked. "What?" "Only chains keep the monsters out." The words didn't make sense. He stepped closer, the boards groaning under his boots. "You're hurt. I can get you out of here. The ship is abandoned." "Abandoned because of me," she interrupted, voice low and sharp. His hand hesitated over the lock. "You expect me to believe you're dangerous? You're barely conscious." She tilted her head, and a strange smile ghosted her lips. "It's not me you need to fear. It's what comes when I'm free." Jonas glanced around the hold. The shadows felt thicker here, like they clung to the edges of the lantern light. Something in the silence pressed against his ears, a kind of stillness that wasn't natural. "How long have you been here?" he asked. "I stopped counting when the screaming stopped," she murmured. "They thought they could outrun it. They couldn't." He looked at her wrists, skin rubbed raw, streaked with dark stains. He'd seen prisoners, refugees, even slaves before, but there was something in her composure that didn't fit with fear or weakness. She seemed patient. "Jonas," a voice crackled over his calm report. "We got strange readings from your deck." He didn't answer right away. His eyes met hers. "You free me," she said softly, and the chains would no longer sing. "Sing." She nodded toward the floor. "Listen." At first, all he heard was the creak of the ship. Then a faint vibration, a hum, rhythmic, pulsing in the metal. He knelt and touched the boards. The hum grew warmer under his fingers, almost alive. The chains trembled slightly, in time with the sound. "What is that?" "The lock between worlds," she said. "The chains anchor it shut." Jonas's heart thudded harder. "And if I break them?" Her silver eyes didn't waver. "Then the door opens." A scraping noise echoed from the far end of the hold, long, slow, like claws dragging across metal. Jonas whipped his lantern toward the sound, but there was only darkness. His gut tightened. "Something's down here with us," he muttered. Her expression didn't change. "Yes, it's been waiting." The scraping drew closer. The lantern light trembled. Jonas's instinct screamed at him to run, but the ladder back to the deck was behind the sound. His only path forward was past her. "You want to live?" she asked. "Yes." "Then leave the chains. Stand in the light. And when it comes, don't look at its face." The scraping stopped. Silence swallowed the hold. Jonas gripped the lantern tighter, its flame flickering. Out of the darkness, a shape unfolded, too tall for the ceiling, limbs bending wrong, skin like stretched shadow. Its head tilted, and though it had no eyes, Jonas felt it looking at him. The chains rattled sharply. The hum grew louder, deeper. The thing hissed and recoiled, its shape rippling like smoke in a storm. It lingered, pacing just outside the glow of the lantern, then melted back into the dark. Jonas realized he'd been holding his breath. The woman exhaled slowly. "You see now." His voice came out rough. What is it? A hunter. From a place your kind doesn't know exists. My blood calls it. The chains keep it from answering fully. Jonas swallowed. So if I set you free, it won't just come for me, she said. It will come for all of you. He stared at her, mind racing. He could leave her here and seal the hold. He could report her to the captain. Or he could break the chains and damn them all. You're just going to stay here forever? He asked. Her eyes softened, almost mournful. I've stayed longer than you've been alive. Better one prisoner than a dead world. The lantern sputtered. Shadows swelled at the edges. The scraping returned, fainter now, circling. Jonas stepped back. I'll tell the captain this section's unstable. No one will come down here. Good, she whispered. He climbed the ladder, heart hammering, the hum fading behind him. When he reached the deck, the salty wind hit him like a blessing. But later, as the ship sailed on under the stars, Jonas swore he could still hear, far below, the faint, steady rattle of chains, singing their strange, desperate song.